I'm the ish like shit stains. Heard I got them pissed up. I give a fuck if they pissed up. It's double A over everything. Put that on my last name. Kayetta like a Corleone.
Yo YouTube, what it do? It's your boy the Akron Astronaut, aka John Blend, bringing you some 2K18, and today we're gonna do a little something different, a little different. Usually I'll be playing Playgrounds, my career. I've been trying to do my team, but obviously I have to grind out some domination and some challenges and stuff like that to get my team better before I start really competing with people on my team, because I hate losing, man. I really hate losing, and I'm not trying to play people with the crappy team that I have now on my team. So for right now, we're gonna do something because they added this new MyGM. The next chapter has cutscenes and stuff like that. Seems like it would be pretty cool to do. But what I'm gonna do with whichever team I pick is I'm gonna do a fantasy draft to make the team completely my own, give me more immersed in the MyGM, because I don't just want to take over a team that's already made, like the Minnesota Timberwolves or my hometown Cleveland Cavaliers or anything like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the MyGM. I'm gonna pick a team. I haven't even thought of what team I'm gonna pick yet. I don't want to pick the Cavs because the owner is kind of annoying. Quarter length, definitely. We'll do 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I feel like we can put up 90 to 100, close to 90 to 100, maybe high 80s. Fantasy draft, definitely gonna put that on. Draft order off. We don't want to be able to pick the draft order. Let's just see what they give us. Serpentine. We'll do the Serpentine. Player pool, all NBA teams, of course. Normalize played to sim minutes. I don't really know what that means. I forget what that means. Injuries on injury. They do injuries a lot. Career ending injuries. I'm gonna put down to 40. Injury duration. I'm gonna put down to 40 because I actually started doing this just to see how it was. Did the beginning and literally drafted Andre Drummond. I was not even recording. I was just playing just to see how it was, seeing if I would do a series on it. And Andre Drummond got hurt, and it was a season-long injury. And then I had drafted Ricky Rubio as well, and Ricky Rubio got injured for 6 months. And then we had, and then I think we had Devin Booker too, and Devin Booker got injured for 4 months. So that's 3 of my best players injured. Kind of annoying. So I'm gonna put the injuries down just a little bit. Just 10 points. That's not that bad. Player progression rate, player regression rate, blah blah blah. Definitely putting it on Hall of Fame. Simulator difficulty, leave it at 50. Leave all of this at 50. Computer injury frequency, let's put it down to 40 since mine are at 40. Oh wait, user injury frequency. Let's just put both of them down to 40. Want it to be equal. Draft class quality, I like putting this up to like 70 so they don't give us a whole bunch of bums in the draft. And I think that should be good. Oh my god, so you're telling me I have to press start. I have to press start. I gotta do this all over again. Fantasy draft on, player pool, yep. Injuries on, injury severity. Okay, for some reason that's still down to where I put it. That's weird. Hall of Fame. These are still down to 40. That's still, so alright. Start. Pick our team. Let's see. We got the Bucks. I want to pick a team with some fire jerseys. With some fire jerseys. Yeah, let's go with the Suns. Phoenix Suns. And then let's get into the draft. I think it puts us straight into the draft. Yes, it does. Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, I think we're 8th. So we got Kevin Durant, LeBron, Kawhi, James Harden, Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, and now we are on the clock. We can pick up Steph. I don't like Steph. Cavs fan, you know, don't want him. We could pick up a really good DeMarcus Cousins. Got a B- three-pointer as a center too. Only 26 years old. Giannis is also on the board. The Greek Freak. We also have to make sure we look at that salary cap, because we do have salary cap room. So I think that we should go with Giannis. One, I really want DeMarcus Cousins, but he's on that 1-year deal, and you know after that 1-year deal he's gonna want to make even more than 18 million. So yeah, you see Steph Curry's making 34.68 million. Like, that's a lot. So DeMarcus Cousins is one of the best centers in the league. I feel like he'll want a deal like that, and I can't shell out money like that. We could pick up Giannis, but he's not really good at threes. I like to shoot the ball. Kyrie, 18 mil, 2-year deal. Also got John Wall in there, 6-year deal. Okay. 6-year deal. John Wall. I love John Wall, dude. I remember before John Wall even came to the league, I saw his Hoops mixtape of him in high school, just absolutely destroying people in high school. One of the nastiest hoop mixtapes I've ever seen. Dude had crazy bounce, still has crazy bounce, but just high school was obviously too easy for him. Like, he was ready, like more than ready. I think we're gonna go. Isaiah Thomas is only on 6 mil wage. That's wild. I didn't know that. He's getting underpaid. I think we're gonna go with the long-term deal. John Wall for 18 mil. Has 23 badges. You know, might not be too great from the 3-point line, but he can drive, dish, got crazy handles. Actually, man. He's young, man. Giannis is really young, A+ potential. Let's go with Giannis. He's got a 4-year deal. He might not have that good. He might not have too good of a 3-point shot, but we can put him at the point forward, and we can try and develop his 3-point shot throughout the seasons with some training. So hopefully he develops a really nice 3-point shot. Try and get his mid-range up too. If he can get a really good mid-range, we should be good. Really young guy. We want to try and make our team young, you know. This is the Serpentine, so it goes from 1 to the last pick, and then it goes, that pick gets to pick twice. My controller batteries are low. Let me plug in my controller real quick. Let it charge. Quick tip to all you gamers, if you're a huge gamer, I don't understand. I have friends who do this. They just keep buying batteries. And they're like, oh man, I don't have batteries. We can't play right now unless we go to the store. Bro, just buy a rechargeable battery pack once. You can put an Android charger in your Xbox and just charge your controller whenever. Like, just leave your Xbox on when you're not playing, charge your controller. You can play for like 2 or 3 days before it dies again. Like, really easy. Never have to buy batteries ever again. Suns are on the clock. Round 2. Steven Adams is 23, but his contract, man, we need to watch the salary cap room. So far we have Giannis, who's like a point forward. We still want to go young. Goran Dragic, my boy. Goran, he's in my career. He's pretty good. 17 mil a year. Lou Will's only getting 7. That's because he's a 6-man. Then we got Dwight Howard, whose contract is also big. We don't really got, okay, Jonas. I like Jonas Valanciunas. He can hit the mid-range jump shot. Pretty good inside. Good rebounder. Decent defender. 7 feet tall is pretty good. Greg Monroe. Excuse me. Man, having the 8th pick kind of sucks, because once we pick that first player. Ooh, Lonzo. Okay, we got the 8th pick. So let's see. Enes Kanter's also on the board too. 6 badges. Let's compare. Badges are pretty important. 6 badges versus 11. Let's go ahead and pick up our center, Jonas Valanciunas. Centers are pretty important, so need that rebounding. Let's get him out the way. Hopefully no one picks. Fuck, man. The Cavaliers pick Lonzo Ball. God dang it, man. I really, really wanted Lonzo Ball or like D. Russ, a really young point guard who we can develop. That is really annoying. Okay, so we already got a small forward. Power forwards, we got Serge Ibaka. I like Serge, can shoot the 3-ball every once in a while. Kind of young. Wage is ridiculous though, so I don't think we're gonna go with him. Derek Favors is young, really good post scorer. Has bronze dimer, silver pick and roll maestro, ankle breaker, flashy passer, lob city passer, relentless finisher. He is only 23 years of age and he has an A potential. I think this might be our point guard. A mid-range too. Not bad. Brogdon only has 3 badges. I think we're going to go with the man Dennis. Go with the man Dennis. And now we got to wait a pretty long time to get our next pick, which is kind of annoying. Larry Nance's is a C, so we can get out on the stretch 4s. His rebounding is also better, and his physical is also better. So yeah, let's go with Larry Nance, the man. And then we get another pick pretty soon, and might not even pick up a shooting guard. Might pick up something else. It depends on what I see. Tristan Thompson, I feel like one of the most overrated centers in the league. Yes, he does get offensive rebounds, like hustle rebound player, but he's basically like, that's what Varejao did, man. Varejao, hustle player, got rebounds. Varejao wasn't that good though, you know. I think he's getting way overpaid, and I'm glad he's coming off the bench, because I don't think Tristan Thompson is an amazing starting center in the league. First of all, only 6'9". He does work the offensive glass, like I won't lie, but I feel like he's a really good center coming off the bench, brings some intensity, gets those offensive rebounds to push the second group, get some second chance points. But I don't think he's no amazing player. People praise him so much in Cleveland, but I'm more of a realistic fan, you know. He's getting overpaid. Dude is getting paid big bucks to put up, like, sometimes he'll put up like 8 points, 10 rebounds. You're getting paid a lot to put up 8 points, 10 rebounds. Like, come on, man. He's getting paid more than people like Marc Gasol who are like just dominating. Like, come on, man. I like Jordan Clarkson, man. I like Jordan Clarkson. We could honestly, he's 6'5". We could run him at the 2 spot starting. Wage isn't too crazy. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up Jordan Clarkson, put him at the 2 spot, and then maybe if somebody, they picked up Tyler Johnson. I was going to say we'll pick up Tyler Johnson and put him off the bench since he has that spark plug trait. Alright, so basically we have a starting lineup now. Excuse me. We have a starting lineup. So I think I might pick him up as my backup center. We're going to go ahead and get, just get Rondo out the way right now. Unless there's a way better. Actually, let's go ahead and pick up Terrence Ross. Terrence Ross, B 3-pointer, A+ mid-range, B- inside scoring. His athleticism is really good too. Yeah, getting paid $10 million, whatever. That'll be somebody that a bench player that we spend a decent amount on. Go back to our next pick. Is Rondo? Did somebody take him? Somebody took my man's Rondo? I knew I should have took him, dude. I knew I should have took him. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Kyle O'Quinn's still on the board. I feel like Kyle O'Quinn is going to be on the board for a minute. So, I think it'll be able to come back to us and we'll be able to... Wait, Rondo's still here. What am I talking about? What was I looking at? I don't know. Rondo's still on the board. We're going to pick him up right here. Backup point guard. Great defender. Great distributor of the ball. Can't talk. Jesus. Let's see. Jeff Green. Jeff Green's a face-up 4, only getting paid $8 million. We have $18 million left in cap space. We need 7 more players, though. Ah, man. All right. Look at Maz. I can't believe Mozgov really got paid. I can't believe that. That's absolutely insane. All right, let's go ahead and pick up Kyle O'Quinn. Simulate to our next pick. We have 14.74 left in cap space. I think we can go over a little bit. Doesn't really matter too much. I wish Jeff Green was still on the board. I would pick him up. Ursan is still on the board. Another 1-year deal. Ah, sucks that we keep getting, like, all these people are on 1-year deals. We're going to have to re-sign them. Let me look at my draft picks. Okay, we got 3 point guards, but Jordan Clarkson is going to be starting at the shooting guard spot. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. Then we got backup Terrence Ross. And then we have Larry Nance. We need a power forward. We need a power forward and a shooting guard. Let me pick my player. Okay. Need a power forward and a shooting guard. I mean, we could pick up the lefty, man. I'm a lefty myself, you know. We could pick up Manu, corner specialist, a veteran. Would be a veteran on the team. Getting paid low wage too because he's 39 years old, but he's still 76 overall with an A- 3-pointer. C inside. His defense is getting a little worse as he gets older. You know, his quickness isn't as good as it used to be, but still has B+ playmaking, C- rebounding, which isn't too bad. C- physical. Basketball IQ is a B. I mean, I think that might be a good pickup. A good pickup coming off the bench. I bet you he has spark plug. He has to. Low ego, which is good. Values team success. Laid back championship DNA. Can quickly see where double teams are coming from. Also steps up his game in playoff moments, which we're going to the playoffs. So we might need him spark plug. As I said, comes off the bench or comes out of timeouts making big plays that can energize his teammates. Love that. Pick and roll maestro. Limitless range. Charge card, pickpocket, acrobat, corner specialist. I'm surprised he doesn't have Dimer because Manu's a great player, good playmaker. So yeah, we need a power forward, as I said. Didn't I say that? Need a power forward and a shooting guard. We're gonna go with Manu, the lefty. See if he can hit some crazy Euro steps or something. You know, I used to love Manu Ginobili. The only player that I liked, in all honesty, on the Spurs, because obviously the Cavaliers, back when LeBron was younger and before he left to go to Miami, played the Spurs and got swept in the playoffs. But the Spurs were a dominating force for so long with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. And honestly, I don't like Tony Parker. Tim Duncan, I mean, how can you hate him? He's such a humble giant. Like, he's a humble beast. But didn't really, like, just indifferent about Tim Duncan. But Manu, I always liked Manu. First of all, he's left-handed. The Euro steps, I just liked how he plays. Has a lot of heart. We need that power forward. Or we could honestly pick up a center and put him at power forward. That would work as well. C- 3-pointer. Pick and roller, putback king. He is 6'11", so put him at the power forward spot maybe. Rebounding is a B+. That's pretty good. Inside defense, C-, which is eh. But he can shoot the 3 every once in a while. I want to see what his actual open shot 3 is. 77. Not bad. Not bad. So we're going to go ahead and pick him up. He's really cheap as well. And that'll be our backup power forward. Maybe backup center too. Might get some time at center. And now we have, what, 4 picks left? Have 4 picks. Got to try and keep it a little cheap, on the cheap side. We've got a backup at every single position so far. So basically we're just trying to find cheap players, or maybe some players that have potential that we can build up to be good. Udo's 30, so that doesn't even matter. Jordan Bell, 69 overall. Kyle Korver. You know, we could bring in just some shooters, some sharp shooters, because I feel like we're not going to find too many people who have good potential. But, you know, let's just look through the list real quick. We got Kyle Korver, can't pick him up. 7 mil is a little too much for our budget. Bellinelli as well. Just a lot of these people way too much money. Luis Scola is too old for me. I wish I could pick up somebody a little bit younger than 37 years old. Justin Holiday's only getting paid $4 million, but we only have $10 million in salary cap space, so I don't know about that. Delaney's looking like a pretty decent option. Malcolm Delaney, 28 years of age, C+ inside, A mid-range jump shot. He has no badges though. Whoever's paying that is crazy. I don't even know what team dude is on. Let's go with Thomas Bryant. He does have that A- potential. Basically, the players that we're picking right now are just going to be backups. Hopefully, as long as people don't get injured a lot. Hopefully, we don't have that many injuries. But I'm just trying to pick young players who have high potentials right now. It's kind of hard to find them, honestly. We got B-, C, 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 C. Lots of C's. Holy cow. B-, B. Small forward. He's only 69 overall, though. B-, B+ Dotson. Damian Dotson, 68 overall. A B, one badge, pick and roll. I mean, why not? He's cheap too. Give him some customized training. Try and turn him into a beast. And now we have 8 mil left, and we have 2 players left. Kyle Korver's still on the board, but that would take up most of our cap space. Quincy Pondexter, 73 overall, small forward. We do have don't we have Terrence Ross too? Yeah, we have Terrence Ross and Giannis. So I don't know. He could be just a bench warmer, but I don't know if he would be happy with that role. Has no problem expressing his feelings, yeah. So I don't want any problems, big fella. We might not have to, like, you might not even get picked. Nah, he's probably going to get picked. Verjao, Wild Thing, Christian Anderson, Dante Cunningham, Omir Caspi. Okay. Larry Sanders still on the board. I think we're gonna go with let's go with Quincy. If he starts causing problems, we'll just trade him. Like, we'll just trade him if he starts causing problems. We have 1 pick left in the draft. Draft took like 40 minutes, man. 40 minutes. I'm taking my time. I'm trying to make this team my own, you know. The longer I take, or at least the more thought I put into who I'm picking, immerses me more into the MyGM. So basically, this pick doesn't really matter. We could bring in somebody with the rest of the cap space and try and have a really good player off the bench. Actually, I already know. I'm picking up Darius Miller. I'm picking up Darius Miller, man. A- 3-pointer. A- 3-pointer. I might have to pick him up. Yeah, whatever. Pick him up. Darius Miller. That's going to be the rest of our picks. Let's just exit the draft, get into these cutscenes. Take a deep breath, Lorenzo. If you guys didn't know, it does your my player with the MyGM. I think you guys would know that, but if you didn't, so this is Lorenzo Moon from my career, and he basically just doesn't have a haircut. Like, he has a regular haircut, which is kind of annoying. I wonder if you can change your hair in this. But take a deep breath, Lorenzo. We should have the MRI results back any second. My knee, I can't bend it. Something is not right here. I've never felt this level of pain, bro. You tore your shit, bro. I'm sorry. You tore your ACL. You just landed awkwardly. The knee is swelling, as can be expected. How can this happen to me? How can this happen tonight in the playoffs? I was feeling it. Had 30 points. You were up to 36. Don't worry about that right now. Just focus on your breathing. What if Bradley Lorenzo just got the MRI results? Mind you, everything I'm about to say is early, but our initial diagnosis is a full tear of the anterior cruciate ligament and partial tears of the posterior cruciate ligament and collateral cruciate ligament. Sounds like he just blew up his whole leg. Like, oh my god. What does that mean? My ACL is torn. I've never even heard of those other ligaments. Me either. Lorenzo, is very unusual to suffer injuries to these ligaments in the same knee simultaneously. The collateral cruciate ligament in particular is generally only injured due to direct blow to the inside of the knee, which pushes it sideways. We don't care. Thank you. We get the idea. Let's focus on making Lorenzo comfortable. We will need to perform an MRI. Only then will we really know what we're up against. What does this mean for my career? How long will it take for I'm back on the court? I'm not one to sugarcoat. This isn't great, but I've seen people come back from far worse. Alright. Then we get a call. How many years later? 6 years later. In Phoenix, Arizona. They're giving us the call. Mr. Reeves, I've just arrived. A little traffic on the way here. I should be inside in a few minutes. I'm a man that likes to capitalize on every moment and make the most of it. Let's make the most of this moment. I guess I want to go over what is on the agenda for today. Of course, it's your first day on the job. There will be a host of meet and greets. You can imagine the number of people in the organization that want to meet the legendary Lorenzo Moon. That goes well. Legendary Lorenzo. Goes really well. I like that. Simple enough. If only that were it. The hard part will be your introductory press conference with the media. We've scheduled a session at 2 p.m. to introduce you. The media around here aren't one for pleasantries. They're going to come at you hard. They're going to ask pointed questions. How you respond to those questions will lay the foundation for what you can accomplish here. I can see Earl and Antetokounmpo about to head into the facility. Do you mind if I catch up with them real quick? By all means, I'll see you in a few minutes. So there's Giannis, the superstar of the team. Look at him, looks good in that purple and orange. Earl, Giannis, wait up. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lorenzo Moon, new GM of the team. Mr. Moon, welcome. I was a huge fan of yours back in your playing days. I can't tell you how excited I am that the team hired you. I feel like hiring a GM that has, been in the league, that has gone through what it's like for us players. It will be great for the organization. You will have the respect of the players. I can tell you that much. Thank you, Giannis. Big fan of yours as well. Looking forward to see what we can do together. Mr. Moon, it's an honor. I've been asking Mr. Reeves if you have given any indication on your plan to bring in your own staff, or if you like what we have going on here. Haven't discussed this yet. I don't know about this, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me tell you, I like you. I think you're a smart guy, and I know you have the respect of the players in the locker room. Coach is definitely a player's coach. He wants to win. I want to win. That's what I'm here for. That's what we are all here for, right? Looking forward for a big year. We have, okay. We have a lot to go over. Apparently we have a big first day. Yeah. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with the coaches, honestly. My apologies for being late. It's quite all right. Have a seat. Did Viv offer you one of her favorite chai latte spice scones? No, she did not. I must have missed. In fact, they inspired me to build an app that lets you know in real time when you've added too much of an ingredient when preparing foods. It's next level stuff. We got some kinks to work out, like how you keep your phone pointed at your batter while you are actually adding ingredients, but I think that sounds terrible. We're calling it Baker, buddy. Yeah, that's how I would just looked at him. Look at my dude batting his eyes like, really, bro? Really? So you said you saw Earl. Yes, I did. Got a chance to introduce myself. We didn't have long to talk because I didn't want to keep you waiting. You'll have plenty of time to get to know the team. I would like to officially in person welcome you as the new general manager of the Suns. While I know you don't have a lot of experience as a general manager, sir, I don't think you know I've been playing MyGM since like 2K14, bro. I have a lot of experience. I've been watching you for a long time, first as a player, then as an assistant GM. I must say you are very impressive. Thank you. Yeah, well, playing in Dallas, I had 30-something points. Let's not talk about my injury, man. I don't want to talk about the past. Yes, it took some time, but I've come to terms. Truth, I was getting close to hanging it up anyhow. What I do believe is that the work ethic, the drive, and the dedication that made you the player you were are the exact personality traits that are going to make you an amazing GM. When the wins stop coming, the media start looking for cracks. I'm basically just summarizing this a little bit, skim reading, because these are kind of annoying. It's a lot to read. Expectation as an athlete, it's a term I have come to understand very clearly. In about 10 minutes, you need to perform your first act, your introductory press conference. This won't be a not one, not two type of an event. What? This won't be a not one, not two. The media here are tough. They are hard hitters. Alright, bro. It's not going to be that hard. All I have to do is answer some questions. Don't lie. Be honest. I got it, bro. You hired the right man. Yes. Get me into the interview. Does a little intro. Little bit. Dun, 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 the backup music or the background music. Can I change my suit? I'm trying to look more clean than that. I'm trying to change my haircut too, like the generic haircut. I don't want that. How do I change that? Does anybody know how you change that? Because I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. I want a fresh suit. I like to pop. I want my suit to be purple with an orange tie. Like, we're going to be one of those guys. Lorenzo, welcome. You touched on this a bit in your opening remarks, but I'm wondering if you could tell us more about your vision. Oh, Dynasty. Wait. I like where we're at. Yeah, I mean, I drafted the team, so I think we're pretty good. We need to make a championship run. Yeah, definitely. Doesn't mean I won't explore options to improve, of course. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't explore every option, but I'm perfectly happy going into the season with the guys we have. Great answer. Great answer. Any thoughts on your head coach? Will you be looking to bring in your own people, or are you happy with Coach Watson? Need time to evaluate. I don't know. Well, you know, anytime you're in a position like this, you want to take a look at the whole thing, and then you want to evaluate. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the whole thing from top to bottom. We're going to see how the team's performing, and then we'll take all that into account and move forward. Whatever that might mean for the future, we'll make that decision when the time comes. That's a good answer as well, you know, because we don't know if we're going to fire him. We don't want to say we're happy. Oh, he's mad. I need to talk to you. What's up, bro? I'm going to ask you this flat out. Do I have a job this year or not? That press conference didn't exactly give me the warm and fuzzies. It comes down to results, bro. Yes. Earl, please take a seat. I'll stand, thanks. You need to relax, bro. Fair enough. I'm going to be honest with you here, Earl, because I want us to have an open and honest relationship. This doesn't work without total honesty. And honestly, I want you to succeed. I mean that. I'm going to do everything in my power to help you succeed. But this league is about results, and that goes for me too. If I don't get results, Glenn's going to find someone who will. You help me get results, and I've got no reason to make a move. Great answer, bro. We're out here leading. Like, this is a businessman. I'm a businessman. That's comforting, I guess. Now, that may not be what you wanted to hear, but this is a tough business. I think you know that, Earl. Nothing would make me happier than seeing you on a parade float hoisting that O'Brien trophy. Keep these guys on track. Keep them motivated. Help me get some wins, and you've got absolutely nothing to worry about. What an interview. What an interview. Like, wow. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal interview. I think we answered the questions really well, and I think we handled the head coach really well. So let's go to the coaching before this episode ends and see what our rotation's looking like. We got Dennis Schroeder, however you want to pronounce it. Whoa, why is Jordan McRae in starting? Nah. Jordan Clarkson can play shooting guard. Dude is 6'5". Like, come on now. Be smarter than that, computer. Like, you should know this. Jordan McRae honestly shouldn't be getting that much minutes. Let's give Jordan Clarkson more minutes. Let's give Manu some more minutes. He's the sixth man, you know. Shoot, give Rondo more minutes as well. Terrence Ross should definitely be getting more minutes. Put Jordan McRae's minutes way down. Let's take him out of the starting lineup. Like, just take him out of the starting lineup. Manu is definitely the sixth man. Rondo close behind. Terrence Ross. Kyle O'Quinn needs more minutes to give Jonas Valanciunas a breather. Power forward. Wait. We got Larry Nance Jr. starting power forward. Who was our backup power forward? We got Kyle O'Quinn center. And then we got Lava Rain. Okay, Lava Rain. Let's take the Quincy. Quincy can get about 7 minutes. Let's get Lava Rain some minutes. Point guard's only higher than shooting guard because Clarkson is starting and it says he's a point guard, so it's acting like. But this is a pretty pretty even lineup. And Lava Rain is also a center, so it's not adjusting his minutes to what they should be. So I think this is good. Yeah, I think this is good. McRae definitely coming off the bench. Darius Miller also. Probably not going to get too much time. Run plays, frequency, bench utilization, lineup performance factor. Definitely 85. That sounds good. First scoring option, definitely Giannis. Second scoring option, we're going to give it to... let's give it to Dennis. Third, let's give it to Valanciunas. Offensive focus, we wanna get to the basket. Actually, we wanna run pick and roll offense. Definitely. We're definitely not shooting at will. We don't got the greatest of shooters, so let's go average tempo. Offensive rebounding, that's good. Defensive focus, we wanna limit perimeter shots because the league is turning into a very three-point driven league. Play physical defense, of course. Don't care if we get fouls, like a lot of fouls racked up. We want to play some physical defense. Defensive rebounding, some crash, others run. That should be good. Injuries, no injuries. Looks good. System proficiency. We are a perimeter-centric team. I don't think we are a perimeter-centric team anymore. Let's go to... I think we would be a good... I think we would be a good pace and space team. A good pace and space team. Can I... Oh, I can't move these guys. That's kind of... I'm probably just going to keep playing and just record another episode. But this is going to be the end of episode 1. We have a game against the Portland Trailblazers. Are we at home? How do I tell? Oh, Trailblazers at Suns. So we are at home. The home opener against the Portland Trailblazers. Actually, before I end this episode, let me see what the other teams are looking like. This is what I want to see the most. Can I just go to rosters? Is there like a roster? Yeah, rosters of all the teams. So as you can see, our team: Giannis, Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, great player, Jonas Valanciunas, Dennis Schroeder, however you want to pronounce it. Jordan Clarkson is going to be running the shooting guard position. Larry Nance Jr. running the power forward. Then we got Rondo, Ginobili, Terrence Ross, Kyle O'Quinn, Quincy Pondexter, Joffrey Lavaraine, Darius Miller, Jordan McRae, Thomas Bryant. So our team is looking pretty good. So let's see what other teams look like throughout the league. Can we get what's the detailed view? Oh, I wanted to see if we could see what the overall of our team was. But all right, let's go from the beginning. So let's start with the Philadelphia 76ers. They have Joel Embiid, ironically enough. They also have Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh, going through his heart problems, or I'm pretty sure he has heart problems, coming back. Dude, they also have Robert Covington. That's kind of crazy. Joel Embiid, Chris Bosh, Robert Covington. Their team honestly doesn't look too strong. Looks pretty average, in all honesty. They just have Joel, who's a good big man, and then Chris Bosh, who's getting a little bit old but still pretty good, can shoot threes. Robert Covington's pretty good. They're, pretty well-balanced team. Well-balanced. Buddy Hield, Tyler Johnson, Kusta Kufos in the bottom. Milwaukee Bucks have Andrew Wiggins, Avery Bradley. Big men suck, though. Big men, they're big men. They're going to get torched. They're going to get torched by any team with a good big man, it looks like. Because they also have De'Aaron Fox. Wow. That's not a bad team. Got some young guys that can progress, too. Zubac, Kent Bazemore. They're not too bad. The Bulls have Kevin Love. How in the hell did they get 2 87s? Kevin Love, Kemba Walker. That's going to be a nasty pick and roll, pick and fade combo. They also have Jay Crowder and Joe Ingles, two really good shooters. Joe Ingles, just a sharpshooter. Crazy that it says wing defender. Perimeter D is a B+. Wow. Willie Hernan-Gomez, Cody Zeller. This is a team to look out for. They're pretty good. Cavs have Karl Anthony Towns and Lonzo Ball. Dirk, Dario Saric, Evan Fournier, TJ McConnell, Al Jefferson. Al Jefferson's a bum. Wow. Their team's pretty good too. Karl Anthony Towns and Lonzo, that's a crazy, crazy duo right there. Isaiah Thomas and DeAndre Jordan, Rodney Hood, Wilson Chandler, Marcus Morris, Allen Williams, Malik Monk. Wow, bro. Some of these teams. I wish I would have picked up some of the younger guys who just are going to be rookies this year. Didn't really. I wanted to pick up Lonzo Ball, but didn't get the chance to pick him up. Kyrie Irving, Gary Harris. I saw Kyrie and I was like, oh, okay. But then Gary Harris, Harrison Barnes, Victor Oladipo, Nene. Could be a better team. Rudy Gobert, CJ McCollum, Markieff Morris, Jonathan Isaac, Dennis Smith Jr., Courtney Lee, Tiago Splitter, Dougie McBuckets. Not a bad team there either. CJ McCollum and Rudy Gobert leading with Markieff Morris and Jonathan Isaac close behind. Jonathan Isaac is 20 years old, 77 overall. B defending, not bad for a young buck. Atlanta Hawks got Kristaps and Carmelo. How ironic. Like, even though Carmelo is now on the OKC, Oklahoma City Thunder, of course, but Kristaps and Carmelo on the same team. That's kind of funny. Tim Hardaway Jr. as well. And then Ricky Rubio and Patrick Beverly. That is, that's pretty good. I don't know who they're going to start. They might bring Patrick Beverly off the bench and just have some lock-up defense. Or they could bring Rubio, who's going to distribute the ball. That's a pretty good team right there. Bradley Beal, George Hill, Jabari, Otto Porter, Tyreek. Whatever, you know. LeBron, Marcus Smart, Aaron Gordon. Honestly, this team as well. They honestly just have LeBron. Marcus Smart's pretty good. He's young too. But then they have like Aaron Gordon, who's alright, but kind of lacking 3-point shooting on this team, as you can see. Utah got Draymond Green, Miles Turner. That's a pretty beastly big man duo. TJ Warren as well, and Thon Maker. A lot of really good young guys on this team. Marc Gasol, LaMarcus Aldridge. That's another big man combo. Brogdon, PJ Tucker, Brandon Ingram. Okay. John Wall, Brooke Lopez, Gallinari, Jamal Murray, Seth Curry. That would have been Steph Curry. That team would be overpowered. Paul George, Eric Bledsoe, Paul Gasol, Ibaka, Tony Allen, Wesley Matthews, Steph and D Wade and Iggy and Nurkic. Not bad. Gordon Hayward and Blake and Greg Monroe. Okay, Scalabissiere is on there too. They're lacking in the guard department. I don't know what they're gonna do against us. Like Gordon Hayward and Giannis kind of evens out, and then Blake will get his, but then Valanciunas is just as good as Greg Monroe, if not better, in my opinion. And then our guards are gonna eat them up. So Dennis and Jordan Clarkson will eat them. Alan Crabb and Corey Joseph. Kawhi Leonard, Steven Adams, Zach Randolph, Austin Rivers. Not a bad team. It's all right. So far, who was it? That one team is definitely the best. Klay Thompson, Enes Kanter, Markelle Fultz, James Johnson. Another team that's all right. Paul Millsap, Devin Booker, Vucevic, Tristan Thompson, Jaylen Brown, DeMar Carroll. Not bad. Not a bad team again. DeMarcus Cousins, Chris Middleton. This team gets DeMarcus Cousins, and then it's just kind of downhill from there. Jason Tatum, though, young guy. Probably has pretty good potential too. Only B? That's weird. Chris Middleton though, 82 overall, A+ potential. Excuse me. Detroit Pistons got Jimmy Butler and Mike Conley, Nerlens Noel, Tobias Harris, Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard, and Russell Westbrook and Eric Gordon, and Ben Simmons. Okay. Chris Paul, Rudy Gay, Lou Will, Zach LaVine, James Harden, Goran Dragic, Al Horford, Nicholas Batum, Marcin Gortat. That's not a bad team. And Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. Okay. That's not a bad team. That's not a bad team. There's us. Dame and Hassan and Dion Waiters. Decent team right there as well. Trevor Ariza, good defender too on the wing. That's a tough team. That's a tough team. DeMar and Andre Drummond and Derrick Rose. That's all right. Kevin Durant, Capella. That team's not really that good at all, in my opinion. Jokic and Kyle Lowry and Caldwell Pope. Not bad. Anthony Davis, D. Russ, Jeff Teague, JJ Redick, Josh Jackson. I kind of want Josh Jackson. I wish I could get Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson is a beast. B+ potential. And that's it, guys. So what was that team that was absolutely crazy? Where are they at? This team is really good. Kevin Love, Kemba, Jay Crowder, Joe Ingles, Willie Hernan Gomez. That's going to be a good team. Karl Anthony Towns, Lonzo Ball, Dirk. That's going to be a decent team as well, especially like if these two stay on the same team. Like, wow, that's going to be a good team. That will be a good team if they stay together. And yeah, this team is good too. Kristaps and Carmelo with Tim Hardaway Jr., Ricky Rubio and Patrick Beverly, Ryan Anderson too to spread the floor, and Jamal Crawford. Like, wow, good team, good team. So we're gonna have some competition, man. This I've been recording for a while, hour and 10 minutes. Hopefully I can cut some of the stuff up in the video, me talking during the draft and stuff like that. But hope you guys enjoyed, man. First game, as I said, coming up against the Portland Trail Blazers. We are at home. Should be a dub. Wait, who's on the Trail Blazers again? They have Ty Lawson, Josh Richardson, Kevin Durant, Julius Randle, Clint Capella, Derek Favors coming off the bench, and Willie Cauley-Stein as well. But I think we got him. We got Giannis on Kevin. Should be a good matchup. Valanciunas on Clint Capella. Should be a good matchup. Power forward position should be good as well. And then our guards are going to eat. Dennis Schroeder should eat Ty Lawson up. Ty Lawson is a good defender, and then shooting guard, we have Jordan Clarkson on Josh Richardson. Should be easy work for Jordan Clarkson. So, hope you guys enjoyed, man. As always, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more of this series, as well as my playgrounds, my career. Going to be playing Pro-Am. If you are on Xbox One, my gamertag will be in the description if you would like to play Playgrounds or Pro-Am. Just hit me with a message. And yeah, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, this has been your boy, the Akron Astronaut. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay fly. Peace.
Would you look at that? CAM with the no-no. Bunch of rappers, just some puppets. I've been practicing voodoo. I suggest you quit rapping.